Hello everyone and welcome to Pocono for the 12th race on the Crown Royal Truck Series season. Here for the second race of the Crown Royal Truck Series Chase for the Championship. And it is Aiden Burkhart who sits 13 points back from teammate Blake Maurice and other championship contender Diego Yepes by 13 points. And Zachary DeLello also 15 points back. Both these drivers had a pretty good Mosport race there up in Canada last week. Now they are fighting for a good finish and a good points day this week. Brady Burkhart starts third with Eric Monaco in his final start in the CRTS. For Hype Monkey, he starts in fourth with Johnny Zod fifth, Blake Maurice sixth, Carter Friesen seventh, Logan Cloud in his final start for JRIA. Then a pair of monster trucks with Jacob Edson in ninth and Paul Jackson in 10th. Brandon Morris in 11th in that Mountain Dew car. And the third Mountain Dew car, Tim Foster, starts 18th as the Mountain Dew weekend comes here to Pocono. So Aiden Burkhart and brother Brady looking to push that bottom row to the front here with Zachary DeLello and Eric Monaco on the outside of that. Blake Maurice also in the battle for the championship, but Diego Yepes starting 16th is pretty good for everyone else in the field. We'll go ahead down trackside for the command to fire the engines here at Pocono. Get ready, pull those belts tight one more time for 30 laps here at the Tricky Triangle. Engines fired here at Pocono, and now 27 trucks will roll off here. Aiden Burkhart and Zachary DeLello lead us down, and the rest of the starting grid will roll across your screen. The point standings look like this. Diego Yepes and Blake Maurice tied for the points lead at 1,047 points in the championship. Aiden Burkhart since 13 points back in third, with Zachary DeLello 15 back in fourth. 22 points behind is Carson Bowers in fifth, with Ryan Butcher 24 back, Edson 25 back, Onjak 28 back. Then Zod and Jefferson 31 and 32 points back after Butcher, Edson, Onjak, Zod, and Jefferson, 5 of the 10 chase drivers, all had issues with crashes or mechanical failures at Mosport. Now Aiden Burkhart with this Xbox 18, he's had Xbox on the truck all season long with Mountain Dew alongside that. Brady Burkhart, of course, the Mountain Dew King over there, has had that for all 3 seasons in his NSDCA career. 27 trucks. Who's going to win today here at Pocono? We have 5 races till a champion is crowned. And now we are heading to the Tricky Triangle, one of the weirdest tracks of all. One of the only non-ovals or road courses of a course that has less turns than all the other ovals that we go to. So Aiden Burkhart and Brady Burkhart on that inside line. Can the brothers move up? But you see Johnny Zod, a real championship contender, as well as Carter Friesen, who has shown speed in practice and qualifying in that 91 Cup truck. Can he do it today and win in one of his final starts of his possible career in the Crown Royal Truck Series, as that team could possibly be shutting down due to lack of funding? Aiden Burkhart, Zachary DeLello out in front. Eric Monaco in that 9 truck, could he show the upset like he almost did at Las Vegas? A lot of drivers in this fight just looking for wins, but 10 drivers here looking to put themselves into a chance for a championship, a better chance for a championship when we head to Kansas. Aiden Burkhart, Zachary DeLello will lead us down, and coming out of turn number 3, here we go down the front straightaway. It's a 30-lap race. Aiden Burkhart, Zachary DeLello, and we are racing. Green flag is in the air here at Pocono. Aiden Burkhart pulls out. You see Kalen Nosler, your all-star race upset winner, pulling out already. Johnny Zod now down 3 wide as well. As they head into the corner, it's going to be a big cluster. Brandon Morris dives 3 wide on the monster duo. Aiden Burkhart slides it all the way up the track. Loss of so much grip, and now that's going to be his older brother Brady to the race lead here at Pocono. Aiden Burkhart being shuffled back already. Brady on the inside. Aiden's now back almost to 7th, but look at Brandon Morris already to that 5th position in that Mountain Dew Baja Blast number 6. They head through the corner. Johnny Zod now is your highest running chase contender. Jacob Edson stuck 3 wide. That inside line kind of backing up. DeLello now is going to clear himself into that 3rd position. Now going to look for 2nd as Brady Burkhart starts to pull away here at his home track. Him and Brandon, both of their home track here in Pennsylvania. They're Pocono. Aiden Burkhart now fighting on the outside. 4 drivers hail from Pennsylvania in this truck series. The Burkhart brothers, Blake Maurice and Brandon Morris, all from the same city of PA. The question is, will they be able to win at their home state track? Brady out in front. This 99 team was pretty strong in practice. Of course, he started 2nd for this race. Now he's out in front. Johnny Zod clearing to second. Aiden Burkhart back to third. Zachary DeLello fourth. In the battle between Eric Monaco and Carter Friesen go for fifth. See a big pack of trucks further back. That's just a mess of Fords, Toyotas, and Chevys further back. Well, and Dodges too. I forgot about that. Brady Burkhart out in front, but here comes Johnny Zod. Zod has never won a race. The only thing he's ever won is the most hated award. That was for last season, after he crashed on Giotto almost 4 to 5 times, I believe, last season, just destroying their season. That is why Johnny Zod, this is his final year in the NSDCA, as well as failing the activity, being an inactive driver. So now this 72 team looking to go out on top, looking for a chance at the championship. He goes down the front straightaway up there, and that's second position. Burkhart, DeLello third and fourth. Aiden now going to dive hard into the corner. But no, Brady Burkhart remains in that race lead. Further back, Eric Monaco gets carried up the track. 2 Chevys there. Chevy has really pulled something out here this second half of the season with Matty Porter, Carter Friesen, and Johnny Zod all getting some pretty good finishes. Logan Cloud in that 2 truck further back as well. But you see Matty Porta up here. He almost won Mosport. He finished second, which could have been the big thing, but you know, road courses are his specialty. 2 poles this season. Both of the road courses we went to, it was this 20 truck starting on pole. At Watkins Glen, he got wrecked by teammate Alex Kraft, which caused Alex Kraft to be fired from JRI. And at Mosport, he was caught and passed by Zachary Fitzwater in the closing laps. Most likely one of the fan favorite races and wins. But still, Matty Porta knows that he could have won that race. Now he is sporting the Alpine Star colors for 4 of the last 5 races. Of course, he will be back in Castrol for Kansas. But now this 20 team just looking to finish off a season strong with some good finishes to end so he can get ready for a championship run next season. And now the Burkhart boys up front, Brady and Aiden now. If they can just stay nose to tail, if Aiden could just push Brady out, they wouldn't be caught by any of these guys further back, and they could battle amongst themselves for a few laps. So we'll see if the brotherly love will come into play today. Brady leads the charge over Aiden, Johnny Zod, Zachary DeLello, and Eric Monaco. We're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break here at Pocono and bring you guys right back to the action as Zod dives to the inside of Aiden Burkhart. We'll go ahead and bring you guys back to the action here and see if anything else pops up. But enjoy the commercial break. We'll see you guys after the break here in the Crown Royal Truck Series race here at Pocono.
Your engines!
Back live here at Pocono, and we see the field now starting to get spread out. It's a long draft track. You see 2 very long straightaways here, and with the engine power lacking here in the trucks, drafting is the big priority. The aero package here is what you need to work with, and Monster Motorsports, their trio of trucks, Edson, Jackson, and Yepes all have that. However, they are not in this race lead. They have to deal with the draft, so still, it looks like the race lead is somewhere you want to be. Brady Burkhart's held this the entire race long over Johnny Zod, as Zod's going to go up the track. And you see a top 7 breakaway with Burkhart, Zod, Aiden, then DeLello, Monaco, Porta, and Edson, your top 7, now starting to pull away just a little bit from the rest of the field. So Brady Burkhart out in front, Johnny Zod back there in second in the 72 truck, with Aiden Burkhart third, Zachary DeLello fourth, Jacob Edson seventh. Those are your top 4 chase contenders right now. And both Johnny Zod and Jacob Edson pretty far behind, 25 and 31 points for Edson and Zod respectively, behind that points lead. So right now, that is big. You can make up, I believe, 32 points in one race. However, that means right now Johnny Zod and Jay Jefferson are just about 1 race behind Maurice and Yepes, who are both making their way up towards this front pack. They're both just edging themselves into the top 10. But Johnny Zod, the big threat here for Hype Monkey Racing, the main contender for this championship for that team. Now they are in the battle. Aiden Burkhart shoved up the track by Zachary DeLello, gets into the wall there. Now Eric Monaco back into this top 5. But now you see Johnny Zod dive into the inside of Brady. The fan favorite versus the fan least favorite Zod, looking for that race lead. Burkhart on the outside, Zod on the inside. They're coming off the corner there. You also see Eric Monaco in fourth. He's another Hype Monkey Racing contender. So Justin Knight, obviously not very good on the ovals or the triangles, but both of these drivers seem to be, both of them start right now in this top 7. Very strong run for both of them. Zod on the inside of Brady Burkhart. That is for that race lead. Still, Eric Monaco could get up there. You see Matty Porta for Jones Racing Inc. He is the final driver for Jones Racing Inc. Left full time. Logan Cloud in that Hardee's blue truck right between Ryan Butcher and Jay Jefferson further back there. That is the other JRI entry here. And you see now Blake Murray starting to pull away from that second pack. He has gotten the draft of that first pack. He could be up in this battle now. You see Brandon Morris in that Mountain Dew Baja Blast truck. All 3 of the Burkhart Morris drivers driving with Mountain Dew on the car. Brady with the regular one, then the Baja Blast on the 6, and the Pitch Black on the 66. It's a nice campaign for Mountain Dew to get their name out, but now Johnny Zod has taken the race lead away here at Pocono from Brady Burkhart. Don't forget, pit stops will be coming up soon enough as Brady Burkhart right now in second. You see the field just single file further back through. And Jay Jefferson dives further back there, but now top 8 in this front mix. And Blake Maurice, right now, he leads that points battle by his tiebreaker. Both him and Yepes have 2 wins, so they would be tied on that as well. But it goes to average finish. Blake has a 10.82 average finish, with Diego Yepes having an 11.36 average finish. That is the difference there. So that means Blake would get the nod for the championship if it was to end today. Well, if it was to end with that. There is Diego Yepes back there in that 11th position, and the fans hoping he stays back there. But with that pack catching up, he almost dominated and won the Kansas All-Star race. The winningest driver in the NSDCA. One of the most hated contacts further up, I think. I saw debris on the track from that. I don't know what it could have been from. And now you see Eric Monaco and Matty Porta, 3 of the top 4, all Chevys here at Pocono. Johnny Zod out in front. Burkhart now trying to make the move to the inside, and that's what he's going to do in that 99. You see most of the field starting to get single file. The draft is most important, so you just want to stay in it like that. Now Matty Porta diving to the inside. Brady Burkhart looking as far down as he can. Eric Monaco going to go with teammate Johnny Zod, and now Eric Monaco bringing that 9 truck into second position. Can Hype Monkeys throw the upset here? Finish 1-2. Especially Anderson Reed winning yesterday in the Mountain Dew Custom Series race. Eric Monaco, another Red Bull Short Track Showdown driver. Could he sweep the 2 top series for the Red Bull Short Track Showdown? And now he's going to look to the inside on Johnny Zod. That is for that race lead. Beautiful move by Eric Monaco, looking for the lead here. And now he is trying to lead a lap. This 9 team, very strong when he's come out to races. Las Vegas, of course, he finished 3rd in his first career start on an oval that wasn't Daytona, and now he will be fighting Brady Burkhart and Johnny Zod. Porta 4th, DeLello 5th, Edson, Burkhart, Blake, Brandon, and Paul Jackson in 10th with Yepes, Cloud, Jefferson, Onjack, Freeze in your top 15, then Nosler, Stapleton, Butcher, Bowers, Hagan, top 20. Final 7 are Smith, who is retiring at the end of the season, Logan Bradley, Justin Knight, Sebastian Kukulon, Alex Kraft, Tim Foster, and Colton Yo. But you see the field starting to get kind of spread out, but the draft is still holding them quite close together. 27 trucks rushing down this back straightaway, mostly single file, and now it's going to be Brady Burkhart moving back for that race lead. Zod all the way up the track, and he might even get the wall coming out of the corner. Yes, he does, just barely, but Brady Burkhart regains the race lead, looking for his first Crown Royal Truck Series victory. It looks like a lot of trucks heading down low. This might be pit stops here. And this would be right on cue if they pit right now, and that's what they are doing. Brady's going to bring it down. Johnny Zod as well. That means they will have just about another 15 laps to make on their fuel and tires. So this is going to be a 1 pit stop race, just like all the Truck Series races have been. And now you see Eric Monaco in the race lead with Zachary DeLello. Jacob Edson trying to make the move there, but DeLello now to the inside. Brandon Morris is going to try to force it 3 wide. There's Diego Yepes. Brandon trying to hold Diego back from the rest of this field. And you see Brady and Zod, the only 2 coming down pit road. Further back, you see we're just shuffling back through the field, and that front pack was now put right back together due to those guys pitting. This time around might be a bit more heavy because a lot more drivers could come in. Now Edson down. There's Aiden Burkhart, Matty Porta as well. Brandon Morris getting kind of pushed by Paul Jackson. The top 9, 2x2. Further back, you see a lot of drivers just nose to tail. The question is, who will be pitting this time by, and what will pit road look like with all this chaos coming in? Zachary DeLello is going to drop himself onto pit road, I believe. No, he won't. He accelerates away, but it will be Edson leading the field down. DeLello, Monaco, Maurice, Nosler, they all stay out. Logan Bradley as well. But a very large pit road Peter Onjak gets sent out and into the pit wall. Ryan Butcher as well. So Onjato's heartbreak continues this weekend. And now you see everyone else coming down pit road. Ryan Butcher, that's going to be a huge hit to his championship hopes, as well as Peter Onjak with that damage. A lot of trucks on pit road. You see all of the base pit crews putting their signs down, and these drivers somehow know where they are, but there they go, all into pit road. Peter Onjak retires from this race. Ryan Butcher, I believe, does as well. So both of those drivers now out for their second race in a row with damage. And now DeLello out in front here at Pocono. Question is, who's going to win after pit cycling? DeLello out in front, Monaco second, Maurice third, Nosler fourth, Bradley fifth, Tim Foster sixth, and now Zod and Burkhardt beat out that entire second half of the pack. You see Diego Yepes picks up about 8 or 9 spots there, so that's not good for everyone else. Kukulon loses a lot, and now the final 6 drivers that need to pit bringing themselves in as well. Zachary DeLello is going to bring the field down pit road. There's 5 trucks, so maybe not as much chaos. 6 trucks, actually. But you do see Peter Onjak, Ryan Butcher, both out of this race due to their crashes. Now Johnny Zod out in front, Burkhardt second, Jacob Edson in that 10 truck up to third. In fourth is Matty Porta, fifth Aiden Burkhardt, sixth Brandon Morris, and seventh there is Diego Yepes. There's Cloud. Jefferson now moves up to ninth, so Jefferson really needs to gain some spots here. He got sent out almost into the stands. He did hit an ambulance. The ambulance driver is okay. Jefferson is okay. And that's how it is. Alex Kraft, by the way, has also been put on parole. Or not parole. He is under watch. So the 78 truck may not be out the rest of the season, depending on his actions for the remainder of the season. He's on probation. That is the word I was looking for. So Alex Kraft could be out of a ride coming the rest of the season due to his actions that took place at Mosport. And there you see the points leaders. Maurice versus Yepes. That is for, I believe, the 8th or 9th position. Maurice just getting back up to speed, gets passed by Yepes. Aiden Burkhardt bounces off the wall. But now Johnny Zod versus Brady Burkhardt for the race lead, and Zod is the one pulling away. Edson back in third. Porta up to fourth. DeLello fifth. Monaco in 6th, 7th, Brandon Morris, 8th, Yepes, 9th, Aiden Burkhardt, 10th, Blake Maurice. The Burkhardt-Maurice drivers will have to fight that 8 truck for this championship. Those are the guys battling, but do not count out Zachary DeLello, really showing that he has the speed and the potential to win this championship. Carson Bowers, the only other driver who did not have faults at Mosport. He is right now sitting back in the 17th position at the back of a lot of trucks, so Bowers kind of struggling this race. But with the battle, it's Johnny Zod, Burkhardt, and Jacob Edson out in front. Matty Porta trying to catch him, but Johnny Zod on his way to his first career victory. We'll go ahead and take you guys to yet another commercial break here at Pocono. We'll get you guys back, hopefully, for the end of this race, and we will jump back in if there is any action on the track to worry about. We'll go ahead and take you guys out. Enjoy the commercial break. Welcome back live here at Pocono for the running of the Pocono 300 here in the Crown Royal Truck Series. And you see all the trucks now starting to get kind of spread out, but set into their own packs. And you got multiple packs starting to brew up as everyone's starting to get a taste of the draft. But it is now out in front, Brady Burkhardt, who has taken the race lead away from Johnny Zod. Zod falls to second with Edson right there in third. Matty Porta fourth, and that big pack of trucks coming back there in fifth. The question is, will they have enough time, as we only have about 9 laps to go, 8 to go this time by. It's a battle between Burkhardt, Morris, Hype Monkey, and Monster, with JRI waiting in the wings, as well as a hard-charging pack further back. The question is, will that pack be able to catch them if they get up there? Now, Brady Burkhardt going to run it a bit wide, but he has been running this track a lot. They went here in testing for private testing for Burkhardt Morris because they wanted to try to win at their home track. Right now, he's doing his best with Zod and Edson both chasing him right down. Matty Porta looks like he has fallen off of the draft of those top 3, so it could be a 3-truck battle for this win. We still have 7 laps to go here at Pocono to prove it. Now Johnny Zod trying to move anywhere around him, with Jacob Edson trying to help him out. But will Jacob help him out? Zod has not made a lot of friends in the garage area over his years in the NSDCA. And now he's trying to pass one of the fan favorites of the series, Brady Burkhardt, for this race lead. Edson goes down to give him a push, but it looks like Edson just trying to go win this race himself or get up there and spin Zod for the race win. Either way, Johnny Zod, I do not think he will be able to win this race without a fight. Jacob Edson now going to try to move his way around Brady Burkhart. Zod gets pushed wide, very wide. And now Burkhart's going to bring it right back on that outside line. He's going to have to draft. So these three trucks are going to be using the draft off of each other. Slingshot moves. Could be seeing a drag race to the line. Do you guys remember the race was almost decided in turn 2? DJ Gibson got to the inside of Anderson Reed yesterday, heading into the tunnel turn. But Reed used that outside line to his advantage and won the race. Burkhart now back to the inside on Zod, trying to pull away this time by. He moves up, but you see not a lot of grip when you dive it in like that. Now the top three back at it again. They're starting to battle with the pack behind them now only 3 to 4 seconds back and closing pretty quickly. However, there still may not be enough time for that pack of about 5 or 6 trucks, or 8 or 9 trucks, I should say, to catch this battle of 3 unless these guys go 3 wide through a couple corners. But Johnny Zod right now out in front. You see that pack. Brandon Morris moving up to 4th. Kalen Nosler sitting there in 6th. So a great run there for Nosler. You see Johnny Zod now takes the race lead. Edson is going to move around Burkhart for 2nd. Jacob Edson trying to survive and trying to fix his championship hunt just like Johnny Zod. So it looks like this is an inverse of Mosport, except for Peter Onchek and Ryan Butcher both having issues and being out of this race. It looks like their championships might just be done for those two drivers. Now, Jacob Edson heading into the corner. He's trying to hold on over Brady, but these two better not squabble because if Johnny Zod wins, this race could go down in infamy for how bad and how boring this is. The trucks, there is no word on if they will return next season. The Pocono Raceway is thinking of a repave for the next season if they are able to get the trucks and the ARCA out here. Question is, will there be a better track in PA that could open up for these trucks and ARCA drivers? Jacob Edson now down to the inside on Johnny Zod. He's looking for that race lead. Now Burkhart trying to work him around. That 72 caution is out. This could be the race for the win right here. I don't know why the caution's out. This could be the race for the win, though. Johnny Zod leads us down. We might have just a one-lap dash, but Zod, Edson, Burkhart, 1, 2, 3. Sebastian Kukulon with damage. Justin Knight has a bit of it. I think Logan Bradley might have gotten most of that damage, and Anjado with a struggling day already. These top three, they wanted to battle it amongst themselves, but now with 5 to go, I believe there are 4 pace laps, so this could be a one-lap dash for the victory here, and that'll be a hard-charging turn 1, possibly 3, maybe even 4 wide coming out of that corner, possibly race back to the caution. You see Diego Yepes has already made his way up to the 5th position, so this race just looking like old days where Diego Yepes will probably get himself a win anyway. We'll go ahead and get a replay on whatever happened to bring out this caution. You guys back to the green flag for most likely a one-lap dash to decide this Pocono 300. So Logan Bradley running here in the 11th position. Aiden Burkhart getting aggressive with his moves. He's going to dive to the inside of him. Bradley, it looks like, might have been slow, but Aiden turns him across the field, and he slides around. You see this second pack of trucks, I think, all get through it. Yes, they do. They all get through it clean. So Logan Bradley and Anjado, both of their trucks now with damage. One of their drivers out. Logan Bradley was their saving grace, and now that goes up in smoke for him. So Anjado, a terrible weekend for that team. We'll go ahead and get you guys back to the green flag here. Most likely, as I said, for that one-lap dash. Should be an interesting finish here at Pocono. If the pace truck comes around this time and the lights go out, the race is going to be a one-lap dash. If they don't go out, Johnny Zod could win this race. Let's take a look at this pace truck, the Chevy pace truck going across the line. The lights on the truck go out. We will have a one-lap dash decided here at Pocono. Johnny Zod out in front. He had some issues at Mosport, got crashed early, and now he 31 points behind Blake Maurice and Diego Yepes. He is out looking for his first career win. Jacob Edson in second. He's had 4 DNFs this season from mechanical failures. He is now in that 2nd position. Brady Burkhart, the fan favorite, in 3rd. Matty Porta, who almost won Mosport, is in 4th. Diego Yepes, the fan least favorite here in the Crown Royal Truck Series, is 5th. Logan Cloud, where did he come from, up to 6th? In 7th is Brandon Morris. 8th, Blake Maurice. 9th, Kalen Nosler. And 10th, Zachary DeLello. Then Monaco, Burkhart, Jackson, Bowers, Stapleton. The rest of the field doesn't matter. We're just going to be focusing probably on this top 5. But do not count out Brady Burkhart, Matty Porta, Diego Yepes, even Logan Cloud. you can make it 3 wide into that first corner. If they go 3 wide for the first 2 rows, Logan Cloud could be on that inside, moving up for a second place run coming off the corner and down into the tunnel turn and turn 3. If someone goes wide, it could be a drag race coming to the line. So Johnny Zod looking to win this race. He could get mugged. Edson, the Monster Motorsports equipment behind him. Brady Burkhart and that Burkhart Morris powerhouse there in that 99. And Matty Porta in the Jones Racing Inc. truck. The top 4, all different teams. But then you have Monster Motorsports and JRI, Burkhart Maurice, and Burkhart Morris back there. The rest of the top 8. With Red Bull Motorsports is Kalen Nosler and Zachary Racing's Zachary DeLello. Your top 10. Question is, who will win? It will be a 1 lap to the checkered flag. Turn 1 could be chaotic depending on what kind of start Zod gets. These guys could back up and get a run coming through turn number 2. Now, who will win? It will be just about 1 minute around this track on a race coming right after the pace lap. 57 seconds has been their average time around here with these slower trucks. But coming around, we will take the green and white flags together, coming down the front straightaway. Zod and Edson lead us down, and we are back racing. Green flag back in the air, the white flag out as well. 1 lap to go in the Pocono 300. Kalen Nosler will be the first one diving. Logan Cloud is going to move around Diego Yepes. Look at Brady Burkhart in that 99. Could Logan push him to the win? And Johnny Zod blasts out into the lead, but here comes Brady Burkhart. Do not count out Logan Cloud as he moves up to 4th, going to push Matty Porta up the track. Zod off of the corner. Edson's going to be all over the back of him. Edson now dives it down to the inside. Can Jacob Edson do it? Diego Yepes is going to get to the inside as well further back, but now Jacob Edson to the inside on Zod. Side by side for the race lead. Brady Burkhart's in the mix as well. Zod into the wall. Brady gets sent to the grass. Jacob Edson pulls away. Brady hits Diego Yepes. Back onto the track. Yepes pushes Logan Cloud all the way up the track, but coming off the corner, Jacob Edson, he's going to finally win at a track that's not Las Vegas and all his heartaches this season. Jacob Edson wins it at the Pocono Raceway. Edson wins Zod's second, and it will be Logan Cloud taking home 3rd in his final CRTS start. Diego Yepes 4th, 5th Brady Burkhart, 6th Brandon Morris, 7th Matty Porta. So Logan Cloud comes home 3rd, but it is Jacob Edson in his 3rd career NSDCA win and 2nd CRTS win this season, giving Monster Motorsports 5 career wins this season to tie Burkhart Maurice's 5 wins. A great run there for Jacob Edson right at the end. Johnny Zod loses it to 2nd. But Jacob Edson for Monster Motorsports going to collect even more for that 10 team to go for the victory here for Monster Motorsports. That will shake up the chase standings a lot. Aiden Burkhart kind of fell back near the end. So we will go ahead and get you those point standings here in a minute with the burnout. We just want to say thank you guys for watching this weekend here at the Pennsylvania weekend here in the NSDCA. Jacob Edson, your winner. Logan Cloud, 3rd. Johnny Zod in 2nd. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.